Hi, my name's Mark with Rooted, and welcome to Conversations with the Mayor. We're sitting down with Mayor Ray Bourque out of Broussard, Louisiana for part 2 of his interview. But before we get into it, let's go ahead and roll that B-roll. Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for joining us again.
Good morning. Proud to be here.
You've been mayor for 4 years.
That's correct.
Over the past 4 years, what are some of the things you were able to accomplish?
We have accomplished a lot in Broussard, in my opinion. We've been able to plan for and begin the downtown Envision Broussard redevelopment, revitalization, and phase 1 is wrapping up now. We've gotten preliminary funding for phase 2 and 3. That work will begin soon. We've been able to open Bernard Road. We've been able to have many economic development successes for the city, bring jobs here, helping our economy be diversified and stay strong. We formed so many partnerships with parish level, state level organizations, and even local organizations. Like every one of our strong church organizations here in Broussard is connected to the mayor's office, now connected to our city, and we support them and they support us. Broussard is a strong community, but I think having an intentional plan of unity within our city and intentional plans of infrastructure upgrades and economic initiatives in our city has paid us dividends. And 4 years, we've done a lot. We've had a lot of successes, but really we're just getting started. I mean, we've laid the foundation, we've built better relationships. We're moving forward into some higher level initiatives that we're planning for. And it's been, I think it's been good for Broussard. We're checking a lot of boxes as far as what do we want to see in our city. We want to have a healthy city. We want to have low crime. We want to supply we want to supply quality of life, like strong recreational opportunities for the children of our community, and then, bring tourism into Broussard to help our local merchants, with having a successful business. And we've done things on that level.
What are some of the partnerships with different organizations you were able to make while you've been in office?
Sure. Well, if we're talking about economic development, a great place to start with that is Louisiana Economic Development. They have great programs there that any city or any municipality can tap into and see if they're right for what you're doing locally or how to elevate what you're doing locally. LEDA has been an amazing resource for us at the parish level. Lafayette Economic Development Authority, and the work Mandy Mitchell's doing there is just fantastic. Having good relationships and tapping into kind of the playbook that they supply allowed Broussard to move into the Certified Site Program, allowed us to get accredited as the 47th Development Ready Community in the state, allows us some other opportunities like the Main Street Program, which we're moving into now. Just things that putting us on a national map. Broussard now exists on a national map with certified sites, with Louisiana Development Ready Community accreditations for manufacturers and businesses that are looking to put a new facility. These facilities are all about bringing jobs to our local city. We need jobs. If you're going to have a healthy community, we need to make sure that we are in a position where manufacturing and businesses are welcomed in the community, and we have initiatives here that support them. Broussard is one of the only cities in Louisiana that still does not collect a property tax, a city property tax. We're very proud of that. It's part of our economic advantage to help attract businesses here. The Highway 90 corridor, which is now turned into I-49, has always been a strong transportation corridor and has helped us attract so many businesses. But we currently have about 1,100 businesses in Broussard, and that's very strong. We're the kind of city that grows during the day because people are coming here to go to work. And then at night, we become a smaller town because it's just the people that live here. But our city has grown in population also. We're about 14,500 residents today as per the last census. And the quality of life initiatives that we're putting forward are what's helping us attract new residents to our city.
It's amazing what you said. You said a little over 14,000 citizens and 1,100 businesses?
1,100 businesses operating within the city of Broussard. And we've always been a business heavy city. And now we're finding a lot more balance in that. The initiatives we have to help those to attract businesses or help them to be successful are there, and they exist and people know about them. We're kind of raising the bar on that with certified sites, but now we're growing quite a bit in population. Our new sports complex is helping supply that quality of life that we need to bring more residents into our city. The downtown redevelopment initiative is helping to bring more residents, but it's also helping us to kind of bring tourism into Broussard. You know, we have two types of tourism that I think are relevant for Broussard. Traveling sports tourism, where we have tournaments and people come here to play baseball, play soccer, whatever it is, but also our Acadian culture. There's a tourism market there that the Parish of Lafayette and St. Martin Parish have tapped into for a long, long time. And Broussard wasn't really in tune with that. And now with the downtown initiative, we're having people, you know, pay attention to that more in Broussard because we have a great story to tell. And the downtown area is now something that is attractive for tourists to come look at, come eat at our restaurants, maybe stay at our hotels, you know, spend a little time in Broussard, which is good and healthy for our economy and helps our local merchants to realize new customers.
When it comes to tourism, though, there was a recent house that y'all bought,
Yes.
like over the past couple of years. That kind of like really a center point of history of that Acadian culture. And y'all were able to start something out of that. Can you kind of elaborate a little bit on that?
We bought the Valson Broussard home, the original home of the founder of Broussard, which gives us an opportunity to not only create a visitor center in Broussard, but also a cultural center. And since we bought that home, we've had many residents have artifacts that they want to put in the city's care to be part of sort of the museum side of that cultural center. And that's a great responsibility, and we're taking that very seriously. You know, once that door sort of opened up, if we're going to be the responsible party for some of these artifacts and share them with the world, we have to make sure we do that on the highest level. And we've engaged the UL and we put a person on staff to kind of lead that charge for us, as well as a lot of things that are going on in Broussard concerning downtown. The downtown initiative started as Broussard figuring out how to replace a water line, how to improve drainage, how to put much needed upgrades of infrastructure in an area that hadn't been touched in over 60 years. What people are realizing now, and I get compliments on every day, is that we're moving into a connected city. You know, a pedestrian and biking path in downtown, you know, just giving Broussard the love that it deserves, giving the residents the downtown that they deserve, making sure that if we have to open things up to make these repairs and make these upgrades, how are we putting it back? You know, are we looking at things just from an engineering standpoint? We got a new water line and we put it back and we have green grass. Or are we taking a little more pride than that? A little more concern for our city and our city's future and the residents that live here, and doing something on a higher level.
What are some of the ways that that people might personally be able to contact either the office over here or things like that to be able to get in touch with the mayor's office, maybe show their concerns? And two, how important is it for you to be able to personally talk to the citizens?
For me personally, it's very important. This is how we learn. We are here to serve the people of Broussard, and that sentiment resonates down through all of our staff here, and they understand that. We work on culture within our own work group and our employee group here, and they all understand that. What they need from me is support in what they're doing to make sure that they have the resources they need to perform the task. Connecting to us, email is a great way. Call, leave a voicemail. You can go right on our website. You can send me an email. You can leave me a voicemail right through our website. There's a lot of avenues to be able to connect to me, but we also do a lot of outreach in the community. So this morning, we were at coffee with the mayor, the police chief, and the fire chief. We do that once a month. We move it to different coffee locations every month because we want to patronize all the businesses we can in Broussard from 7 to 8:30 once a month in Broussard. The community is welcome to join us. We usually have a pretty good turnout there. We do other community events that people can join us at. We try to be out in the public as much as we can. But a lot of our time is spent more one-to-one because we're dealing with issues on a street or with a person or whatever it is, or trying to get resources into Broussard. But connecting with people is one of the most pleasurable things for me as mayor, because I like spending time with people and I like learning. Well,
Mr. Mayor Bourque, I gotta say you're doing an amazing job over here.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. It's a pleasure and a great opportunity for me to be able to serve in Broussard, and I consider myself blessed to be here.
That's going to do it for us over here. If you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button, crush that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell to keep up to date with all videos as they come out. But for us over here at Rooted, you guys have a good one.